Hey guys, how's it going? It's Power Gaming 8590 here. Today we're going to be checking out the Creation Club Handmade Shotgun mod that was released several years ago with the Creation Club content. So what this one does is it adds in a double or triple barreled shotgun to your game that is very scrappy and looks like it's kind of tossed together, kind of like a pipe shotgun almost. So this did release for 200 creation credits or is available in the creations bundle. And as well, it does come with a couple of kinda legendaries, kinda uniques, depending on how you look at it. We'll get into that when it's time. But to start with, we're going to go ahead, we'll fire off our shots. 1, 2, 3. And as you can see, it does reuse double-barreled animations. But we're going to go check out the customization, see what all we can do to it, and then we're going to go test it out. But as we do make our way on over there, if you do enjoy Fallout 4 mods and modding content, do feel free to leave a like and subscribe. I do appreciate the support. Okay, now that we're here at the weapons workbench, we're going to take a look at what all customizations are available. So as you can see, we've got several different receivers we can add to the weapon to increase damage. Looks like the triple advanced will give us the most amount of damage, so we're going to throw that on. Then we have the short triple barrel and the long. We're going to throw the long on. Now this does also come in a double-barreled form, so they're not always triple-barrel shotguns. Now for stocks, we've got short comfort, full comfort, and fulls. We'll throw the full comfort on. It does come with the tape because the person Bethesda had make this was asXas, who was known for putting the tape on his weapons. Now for sights, we have glow sights, iron sights, and some reflex sights. We'll throw a reflex on even though it doesn't really make a difference. Now for muzzles, we have a muzzle brake, a spiked muzzle brake. We'll throw that on. And the legendary mod slot, ignore that, that is from another mod. As you can see, there are no paints and nothing super huge standing out with this. But we'll go ahead, we'll shoot a couple of shots, see if anything unique happens, which of course does not. Now, I did mention earlier that there are a kind of legendaries and uniques. There is the nimble version of this, which comes with a unique skin that says nimble on the side, which is something I've never really seen anybody point out on this creation, that it does actually have unique skins on the unique legendaries. And the reason I kind of put that in quotation marks is you get these from vendors. You cannot find them in the world. The uniques, that is. The regular shotgun spawns everywhere. Like, if you can't find one quickly, you're doing something wrong. They spawn absolutely everywhere. But there's what the nimble one does. 75 movement speed while ADSing and stackable with other instances of the same effect. Then there is the incendiary, which comes with, again, a little bit of a unique skin. I can't really tell. I think it's the different color to the rust on it, like where the handle is. See what I'm talking about? It's not super huge, but it is there. And that this one does is adds 5 points of fire damage per second for 5 seconds with stacking damage. And the last one is the Ghoul Slayers, which says Ghoul Slayer on the side, has some green along the barrel, and same at the back of the receiver. So pretty neat, and this one does 50% more damage against ghouls, and stackable and multiplicative with other bonuses. So, as you can tell, this does have some kind of uniques. Well, I guess we should probably go test this out now. Now, this is intended to be a low level weapon, so it's not intended to be taking on death claws. You're supposed to find this pretty much after getting out of the vault. According to my notes, you do get a copy of this weapon as soon as you leave the vault. Like, once you get up, it just auto deposits one into your inventory. So we'll test it out on some low-level raiders, and then what we'll do is we will head to the glowing sea and check it out there. Oh, I forgot that I had the overhaul mod on that makes the enemies different sizes and have some different health. So, oh well, because that's why this guy has power armor. Oh, and I forgot I have 3 shots in this triple-barreled shotgun. I think that guy might actually have had one. No, he had a regular double barrel. There we go. So we took these guys out. As you can see, it does very good, fully maxed out against the basic enemies. I did not mean to actually help you, Mr. Gravy. You're gonna have to just stay there and be sad. Alright, so let's go take on some tougher enemies. So we're gonna head straight to the glowing sea. We'll start at the edge and work our way in, like always. And after we tested on some high-level enemies, we will go back for a final review time. Ooh, and there's a nice rad storm going on. So let's just use a refreshing beverage now to give us some nice default max health and no radiation. And we'll find some things to, well, eliminate. Alright, took out that rad scorpion in 2. That glowing one did eat a shot. Go, took him out. Very nice. We do have some ferals over here. Took him out in 1 shot, and also him. And we're out of red dots already. So maybe this thing does hold its own pretty well. Uh-oh. My immersion. We got a floating rock. How could I possibly play this game with that floating rock? Alright. Anywho, moving on from the floating rock now. That was a very squirrel moment. Anything over in here? Oh, some blood bugs. Good, those will be... Oh wait, is it stuck? It is. Wait, can I even... Okay, so I can hit it. Okay, you want to stop running away? I'm trying to kill you. And as you can see, it took it out rather well. Here, so we can see the level of these enemies. Where is awareness? There we go. That will show the enemy levels and VATs. So you can see exactly what I am taking on. Alright, well that Deathclaw's already dead. Where else are there some nice enemies? Go this way? If I see something over there. Looks like some bloat flies. Level 1 bloat flies. Yes, I'm sure these guys will be very difficult. Level 9. 1 shot. If I hit, it 1 shots. The low level bloat flies. There we go. Fairly easy. And I fell through. Oh, I'm severely irradiated. Alright, anybody else? I'm trying to find a Deathclaw for us to take on, but I'm not really having any luck. Takes out rad roaches very easily. Okay, come on. Anybody? Some scorpions over there. I really want to take this thing up against a Deathclaw, but I'm just not seeing any. Alright, so this level 46, it is not doing a super huge amount of damage to, as to be expected. Go. So this is more how I would expect this to handle the late game. Lots of shots, lots of reloading. Not the strongest weapon. Because this, again, was not designed as a high-level carry-you-all-game weapon. What do you think this is, a 10mm pistol? Something that awesome. There's a reason you get it straight at the beginning of the game. Because it's not strong at all. Another level 14. Couple of shots, some geckos. Takes geckos out very easily. Hello, Death Claws. I really want to take one of you guys off. There we go. A level 31 Alpha Death Claw. Let's do this. Oh yeah, pickle machine. Okay. We're gonna need to help ourselves here some. Let's go ahead with some quick hands. And he's coming for us. That's... Ooh, he almost got us. There we go. It actually went better than I thought it was going to. But we took out a Deathclaw with it. And I think part of our help was from fast hands for reloading. Or that could have gone a lot worse. But let's go ahead. We'll head back to Sanctuary and do final review time. But we are going to, as we're heading back there, that's really about all there is to say on this one. It's a pretty basic creation, if you could call it a creation. It's part of the Club of Creations, the Creation Club. But now that we didn't check. I'm assuming it just uses, yeah, third-person double-barrel creations. Okay. So, final review. So, for 200 credits, you get basically a reskin of the double-barrel shotgun with a couple set uniques / legendaries in vendors and very little customization. Like, it comes with some basic attachments, some basic sights, no paints, and all of that for 200 credits. It's not the best. It's definitely outdated. At the time, when this came out, because if I remember correctly, I think this is one of the first creations for the Creation Club that came out. It wasn't horrible at the time. Modding was still in its infancy compared to today, and things were not as complex for mods back then. But compared to modern times, it's not that great, especially for the equivalent of $2. And it has nothing to do with like the mod author being lazy or this being like a slop weapon. This is what was around at the time. It's a relic of a bygone era, is the best way to put it. But if you get it as part of the creation bundle, it's not horrible. Just keep in mind it is taking up a slot, because I don't think this is ESL. Don't quote me on that. It very well could be. I didn't honestly look before starting it up. But if it's not ESL, then it is taking a mod slot up. It does take on consoles, because I do believe this has BA2 files. So this will take up a spot as towards your 250 limit on those. So that's going to be the review on this for the final review time. And that is, I'm going to give this one 2 out of 5 stars. Nowadays, it is not that good. back in the day, it wasn't horrible, but just, it's outdated now. Its time has come, as Master, I think his name is Oogway, would say, from Kung Fu Panda. Its time has come. But if you did enjoy this video, do feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.